Lacrosse Local is proud to be a sponsor of the Lacrosse Winter Roots Festival, brought to you by Ultra Federal Credit Union. We invite you to celebrate music, cuisine, artists, makers, brewers, and distillers in the new Lacrosse Center Riverside Ballroom. Musical entertainment includes Dan Sobronic, Reed Grimm, Tug, The Remainders, Greg Hall and the Wrecking Ball, and the Trippin' Billies, the nation's most renowned Dave Matthews tribute band. Lacrosse Winter Roots Festival is presented by the Lacrosse Center, Lacrosse Local, and with special thanks to The Remainders.
I'm going home. Hey, I'm going home.
Find out more information and how to get tickets at lacrosselocal.com. We got lacrosse girl Allota Shots on the line to chat about an upcoming show at the main event space in downtown La Crosse. We chatted about the origins of the group, the cast, and what people can expect from the show and where to find out more. You can find more conversations, food reviews, live music, and events on our website, lacrosselocal.com. I'm Amy.
And I'm Brent.
And this is Lacrosse Local.
So my name is Joshua Bilskemper, also known as Allota Shots, drag entertainer. I was born and raised in La Crosse, Wisconsin. So raised there, born there, and everything. I am a teacher by day and cross-dresser by night. It's basically Hannah Montana. And I currently live in the Twin Cities now. So Lacrosse Girls is the show that I organize. I'm kind of the director for the troupe. And it kind of went away for about a year and a half due to COVID and all that. We were doing them at the Days Inn out in French Island.
Oh.
Their bar there shut down and hasn't reopened along with the hotel. So there's no longer a liquor license there. So we've been like kind of looking for new locations, and someone brought up the name of the Main. And I was like, well, I've never heard of this place before. And it's a brand new event. And I love working with Matt. He's been so excellent to work with so far. And we're super excited to get the shows going again in La Crosse. I know a lot of people have missed them. I'm super excited to get them back and going again.
So, just like you mentioned, last 18 months is 18 months COVID, if you've, been asleep. So is Lacrosse Girls from then to now, is it like a rotating cast of characters, or where's it at now?
For sure. So generally we have half of the cast or so people who are from the area. And then we have a lot of rotating people who come from like other parts of Wisconsin or the Rochester or Twin Cities area in Minnesota. Right now, we're looking at doing shows once every other month, so 6 in total for the year. And hopefully through that progress, we'll hopefully get down to once a month based on building that showcase up again. But we do have some people who come every time. We do people who are changing all the time. It's always a nice little mix of people here and there. It's a really exciting show. If you've never been to a drag show before, totally worth your time to go, for sure.
So kind of speaking about that, so February 19th, you'll be at the main event space. What can people expect? Full disclosure, I've only probably been to about 3 or 4 drag shows.
Yeah.
And they seemed all uniquely different, anything from kind of more vaudeville, if that's the right word, a talent show of sorts, to kind of the burlesque component to it. Like, what's this show all about? What can people expect for it?
So we have 7 amazing entertainers coming for this one. All of them are basically from the area, La Crosse, or started in La Crosse and have moved elsewhere. So there are a lot of like the hometown girls, you could say. And basically how a drag show works is people come, they do their thing. A lot of the entertainers will do some lip syncing. And then people come, they cheer, they hoot and holler, they tip the gals. It's a good old time where people can just celebrate, kind of get away from all the craziness going on in the world and just really enjoy their time. I'm really excited. I haven't seen some of these people in a while, so we're excited to get them back. And we're already selling a bunch of tickets, and it's going to be a great time no matter how many people show up. I always say if it's a crowd of 1 or a crowd of 100, they're going to get a show. So
we talked to Matt earlier about this too. Matt's, kind of heading up the main event space, and he likes to add this component of, kind of this philanthropic sort of component to it. So there's money being raised that night as well, correct?
For sure. Yeah, we are raising money for the Seven Rivers LGBTQ plus Center in La Crosse, Wisconsin. They're an LGBTA plus organization in the La Crosse area that oversees 13 other counties by providing programming and other events for community, youth, all within the alphabet soup, you could say. And the money raised during that night will go to help support a lot of those programs. And as we continue doing shows there, our goal is to be doing more outreach for other, I don't want to say businesses, but nonprofits in the La Crosse area as well.
So, you kind of talked about your past and also maybe potentially future, kind of like every other month shows, kicking it back up again. So what is next? What's coming down the line that you're excited for the group or yourself?
For sure. So I think just getting us going in February is probably the one thing I'm most excited about, because it's been some time since La Crosse has had a show. I know a lot of people are super excited for it. I know we're partnering with Truny's downtown, and we'll be having an after party at their establishment after each La Crosse Girls show. So there's a lot of components and organizations and people who are all coming together to really make these events really successful. And I'm really excited to continue that as we move on through the year, bringing in new entertainment, getting the name back out there again, and building up these shows. Because when we went away, we were getting great turnouts. It was everything, and we're building every single month. And it's kind of like starting over again, you could say, but people know the shows, and it's just kind of rebuilding it and getting people acquainted with the fact that there are shows in La Crosse again.
Just looking at this poster, who are you excited to see besides yourself? Well, not you want to see yourself, but
okay.
I just love the name.
Myself. I'm a total narcissist. No, I'm kidding. Let's see here. Let me pull this up. I am in like so many shows throughout the Twin Cities and stuff that I always forget who's in the shows. But I just want to pull up. So a lot of these people have a lot of good representation in La Crosse, Wisconsin. So my good sister, we like to call each other sisters in the drag community. Stacy Lamore, she's gorgeous. She's pretty. She's a hometown girl now living in the Twin Cities that people just love and adore. She's a wonderful following here with her family and friends throughout the area. Kendall Klein, she's actually moving back to La Crosse in the next month with the job promotion, so she'll be living there again. Kathy Calamity, she is a train wreck in so many great ways, and I just love her so much, and she knows how to let people have a good time. My sister from Madison, Wisconsin, her name is Cynthia Mooseknuckle. She's held, I know, it's wonderful. She has held some titles in La Crosse, so we're excited to always bring people who have gotten like titles through pageantry and stuff to come back and be in the shows. Tenacious Eddie is our drag king, and he was at the Mr. La Crosse Pride, I think, 2 years ago, something like that. So we're excited to have him in the show. And then Electrolyte, she's new to the area. But I've heard a lot of great things about her, so I'm really excited to be working with her. So we have a well-rounded cast of all these entertainers who have some type of connection to La Crosse. And it's like we said, the girls are back in town, baby. That's the title of our show, and it's nice to be bringing back all these hometown girls.
So if people want to find out more, maybe pick up some tickets or just learn a bit more about the event and the programming, where should people go?
For sure. So there's many different ways. So we are selling pre-sale tickets at Eventbrite. You can check out our Facebook page, La Crosse Girls. That Eventbrite is being posted all over the place. It is $10 pre-sale, or if you want to get your ticket at the door the day of, it is $15. So you can get tickets if you want to walk up and do it. It is 21 plus. That is something that the main has pushed. So that is what we're working with. Hopefully in the future, we'll try to make it 18 plus. But as of right now, it's 21 plus. Or you can always contact me, a lot of shots on Facebook, Instagram, all sorts of forms of social media, or any of the other entertainers in the show. And they have all the links. They have all the information to get you the details.
La Crosse Local Podcast is a production of River Travel Media. Do you have an interview idea you'd like to share with us? Message us on Facebook at La Crosse Local. Find out more about us at lacrosselocal.com, and you can subscribe to the La Crosse Local Podcast on your favorite podcast app. If you like us, rate us 5 stars. We appreciate it.